Hello, hello. Hi, Sparrow. Hey, Vertigo. Hello, Dev Flare. Welcome. Oh, I need to start my captions. Hold on. Okay. The captions should be working. I'm logging into the server. A little bit wobbly today. I don't know if it's some kind of weird migraine or something I've had today, but I'm all dizzy, had a headache, like the one side headache, you know? I don't know if anyone out there gets migraines. I don't get them very often, fortunately. But I didn't want to cancel this stream anyway. I haven't streamed in a while, but if I'm a little bit extra wonky, then as Vertigo has been online a lot this week, it is November 17th here on our server. If anyone is new, um, there's no monsters, and mobs are set to passive, so nothing is trying to kill you. Monsters have been completely modded out. You got chronic migraines? Oh my goodness. I'm glad I don't have them that often. I just every once in a while I have them. I took some medicine and I think it's helped a bit. We got some friends on over there. I'm in my little hobbit hole here, but yeah. So we call this server No Monsters All Challenge because I'm not a fan of the combat in this game. And once again, I feel like we're getting the scary nighttime music. I don't want that to be too loud. Okay. I'm not a fan of the combat in this game. I love this game. Love this game so much. The fighting and the combat is just really like clunky and awful. I find I don't enjoy it, and I'd rather focus on other stuff. But it turns out most of the challenge of the game has been designed around fighting and monsters and bears trying to rip your face off. It fell in again. Um, so if you remove the monsters, then the game's too easy. It's way too, especially like for a new player, it would still be difficult just because of the learning curve. But once you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy to get by. So we've just added a ton of mods, and my camera slipped over to the side again. Hold on. Not the highest quality camera ever, but I should be at least reasonably centered in the frame there. Looks like I'm like leaning into the game a little bit. Bye. I'm going into my hobbit hole. So yeah, we've got tons of mods on here that just make everything more difficult, more complicated. Getting food is more difficult and complicated. And we gotta stay warm. I got my furs on. Actually, a lot of my clothes are falling apart. So, actually, Sparrow, if you are online and if you are listening to the stream, I think you are only Taylor. And if you have some spare sewing kits or would be kind enough to make some, I would be so grateful. We need footsteps on the 1.22 server. Well, then we'll have them. I don't think that's a particularly demanding mod, so we can have them. So here's... What time is it? Evening. It's always nighttime. It's winter. It's cold. We have 60-day months, by the way. The months are 60 days long, so winter's going to be long. Winter's going to be long. I've got a little hobbit hole in the forest here. And... Oh, I made these, by the way, the other day. These... I made a purple ceramic watering can. Sparrow, I also made, I think I made an orange one for you when I left it at your place. I know you already have one, but we're going to have footsteps because it's a very lightweight mod that, oh, and thank you, Sparrow, for sewing kits. It's a very lightweight mod that shouldn't cause any problems and can be easily removed if we do have any problems. The horse mod adds a lot of very complicated stuff. I will consider it because it seems like a few people really want it. We're talking about the next server, the 1.22 server, which is not going to happen soon. That'll be after 1.22 is fully stable and our mods have been updated. Hello, Sparrow. Oh, you have? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, my clothes are pretty much useless at this point. So just quick little repairs. My furs are good though, so I'm not freezing yet. That's the worst off. Heavily tattered. That's a good now. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Not gonna do that much anyway. Gloves. Wait, why don't I have fur gloves? I gotta make myself some fur gloves. I probably got the means for that. Right now it's not that cold, but it is gonna get very, very cold in the winter here, so... but yeah, so when we're talking about mods that we want on the next server, it's because I sent out a survey to the community asking people just to get like a... I spent a lot of time making a really in-depth survey, actually. It was probably way longer than it needed to be, but I just wanted to know everyone's opinions on all the different mods and settings and stuff. Because I probably will be playing on the next server only for streaming, whereas on this one I'm playing on it normally. Because I'm planning on doing a single-player video series for YouTube. Not 100 days. We're done. Don't even ask. Don't even talk about. Never again. Lesson learned the hard way. I don't need to learn it again. Apparently, twice was the number of times I needed to learn that lesson. Twice. It's been learned twice now. But 12 days. My current plan is I probably release videos roughly once every 10 in-game days, and I'm planning on having 30-day months. So that will be like 3 episodes for a month. I don't know if I would have like a proper schedule for posting them, because this isn't my job, and I have a job and other stuff in my life to take care of. This is just a hobby, but I would release them, as often as I can. But yeah, that's all for the next version of the game. Right now we're in 1.21. I did manage to make some malachite clay, which I think is... Oh, okay, that is a base game item. I thought maybe that was added by bricklayers, but I made you're very welcome, Sparrow. I know you already have a watering can, but I thought you could use a slightly more colorful one. I made a purple one for myself. It's really, really expensive to make the malachite clay, so... But I built this a beehive kiln. We'll do the tour. Got compost here. I've been renovating. I've been trying to get better at using the beams. Because they really do make a big difference. I'm trying to learn how to decorate better. So this is my box for kind of building. I made a lot of paths and stuff. This is all my flower pots and stuff like that, which I do intend to make use of. Just got a tiny bit of malachite clay left. Trading stuff, adventuring stuff, general purpose dump off stuff. I have tons of poultices, by the way, snowberry poultices. If anyone ever needs them, please just grab them. They'll be easier in 1.20. I'm not sure how much easier the crowbar is going to make them, to be fair. I do find the beams frustrating, just because after you've placed it, it can be impossible to actually target it so that you can remove it. From what I understood of the announcement of the crowbar, it will only remove the last one you placed when you use it. Which, if I've set up a few different ones, and then I realize that one of them is kind of in the wrong place, then it sounds like the crowbar won't help. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope the crowbar is more useful than that. I did some renovations in my kitchen here. I opened it up, so I had this little storeroom back here, and I built a couple more storerooms, and then I had a little hallway, and I was like, why do I have a ton of little rooms? And the original reason for having a ton of little rooms is because I wanted them to all have the room bonus for being indoors, and then it turned out they didn't anyway, because the game calculates really strangely what counts as a room and what doesn't. So I was like, okay, forget it. As long as it's not a cellar, I'm just going to open it up. Playing with the beams. I actually really like this little design here. Let's see. I also made some brown, some ceramics, light brown ceramics. I got a few purple items here and there. I couldn't make that many because it just wasn't that much of the clay. Why is my lantern out? And I've got a little just kind of closet over here. Got some more clay bowls. My salt's there. Got plenty of food, which is not going to last all that long. So we need to be eating. I made too many pies. Is a thing that I did. It's a thing that I've done before. It's a thing that I'm known for doing a little bit. So, let's see, which one's going to spoil faster? Oh, they all just say compote, of course, because I couldn't figure out how to get it to show the... This one? I can't put it back. Well. You make too few pies? Well, come over and eat some pies. I also put... The ones that we're going to spoil soonest I put at spawn. But I also have a ton of pies here. I'm going to do a little tour here. So all this stuff is going to last a little while. I think these ones down here are going to go bad pretty soon, so these need to be eaten as well, and these ones as well. So if anyone is hungry, please come and eat the food that's going to go bad. Bedtime. I think I actually do have a bed now. We can go to bed if you want. Although I think... Does it use the longest time or the shortest time? I am in bed. Staring up at the ceiling, which I shouldn't do, because if I lie on my back, I can't breathe very well. There are beds in Yar and Papa's house at spawn, if you're near spawn, ready to go. I'm going to lie on my side here. Like in real life. I have to lie on my side. There we go. Good night, everybody. Hopefully we won't oversleep too much. I did also, when I was streaming before, I think we still had the 2-hour days. I set the day length and the month length really long because in past servers we've had some players who would be online all the time. And like they would pass entire seasons and then people would, you know, people would log in for the first time after a week or so and all of their crops would be dead and all their food would be spoiled. So it's like, alright, we're just going to make the calendar real long. And then the people who played the most turned out to not play on this server. They didn't play this time around. I think they're planning to play on the next one. Good morning, everybody. What time is it? Oh, okay, we didn't sleep too late. Yeah, I kind of like how this little area turned out. In here, I've got my main sort of cellar room. I've got some jam sandwiches. It's very important to have jam sandwiches around. I have some of the modded bread from bark flour that I made. I am making a better version of this for 1.22 as a part of my single player thing. And, one sec, sorry. And a better version of a lot of the stuff that I added in here, actually. Working on it. Got my flowers here, those are my bark flowers that I modded in. And, some pies. Now, right now, it is -7 degrees. The pies are going to last for a good long while. I logged in yesterday, and a lot of time had passed since I hadn't logged in for a couple of real-life days, because I had been sick from a bad vaccine reaction. And then when I finally did log in, it turned out that we have a new player who's on a lot, which I want to be very, very clear here is a good thing, and I'm so glad that the server is not just dead, and that, you know, I don't log in after 3 days of not playing and no time has passed, which is what was happening for a while there. So I'm glad that people are playing a little bit more now. All my mushroomies. Peppers that I found down south. Ooh, 9 days. Okay, gotta use those soon. My unstable fungus, which is one of my mods. Not gonna be able to find any more of those until spring, I'm afraid. I think all my vegetables are good for now. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And then all of my meats and proteins. We got all our nuts. Our seeds, our cones, which can be used to get pine nuts. So many hazelnuts. Oh my god, so many hazelnuts. I have all of the hazelnuts in the world. There may come a time this winter when we are subsisting up purely on hazelnuts, because they'll last pretty much forever. Good amount of salted meat. Some smoked meat, which will last a decent amount of time. Some sausages. A lot of cured bivalves, which will last for a very long time. A little bit of vintage beef that I found somewhere. And, yeah. Oh, you never got any fruit from your tomatoes? I'm sorry to hear that. Got my grains room here. This is just spelt and rye. I'm just leaving it here for now. If we wind up needing it, we'll use it, because it'll last for years, as it is. And in here, I've got my booze storage. I've got so much booze. So much booze. I made some of the aged wines, by the way, from Wildcraft. Turns out they don't spoil at all. So once they're aged, they're good forever. But my understanding is the ones that do spoil, they spoil into vinegar. Which I didn't realize, because in the past, they always just spoiled into rot. So, 50,000 chickens to spawn, you say that, but how much food do we actually get from each of those chickens? And how much food do we actually need to survive? Yeah, I got all my jams that'll last for a really long time here. And, oh, I did have a purple ceramic crock left. What happened to the other ones? I need 4 of them. I was looking for them to jar. So I got some green ones as well. I love the colored clay. I'm so glad that we have the beehive killing, though. We can make it. Or purple. Where's the purple ones? I do have, wait. That's brown. Orange, orange. Dark brown. What did I do with the purple ones? I definitely didn't just make one purple crock, did I? I might have. It's possible. Shelf somewhere? No? I don't know. In any case, that's the kitchen and food area. This is all unchanged, I think, from the last time I was here. From the last time I streamed. I got my tanning room in here. I did also make 40 liters of Bryony wine. Bryony wine? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just realizing, because I've never tried. This is poisonous, but I wanted to make it specifically to spoil it into vinegar, and it looks like it's going to take a real long time for that to spoil, because this is not a cellar. This is not protected from anything. So that is the base rate of spoilage is going to take forever. Brian the wine. Oh, eggs. That's a good point. Well, you have to feed the chickens to get eggs, though. So I'm not sure if that's actually more efficient way to get food or not. I put some planters in here. We've got this planter, custom planter, flower planter mod thing. And I made a couple of them. And I think they look alright. I kind of had an idea of maybe, like, decorating... Because these walls are all still very plain. And I'm not good at decorating walls. I'm learning very slowly. Can we feed them funeral bell? No, I don't think so. I'm afraid not. I don't think you can feed mushrooms to the animals at all. I think this room is unchanged. This is where my woods are. Keep my woods in here. And then, more generally, got, like... animal stuff, clothing, sewing stuff, dirts, green things, and so on. Just a bunch of other... Oh, I've got... This is where my, I have 1,013 Twilight Mussel Shells from the Salted Sands mod, which... oh god, this chair. I've complained about this chair for so many years. Excuse me. I'm getting a new chair. I've picked out the new chair. I just have to go and actually get it. And I was planning on getting it this week, and then I had a really rough and crazy busy week, so I wasn't able to. So hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday I will finally have a new chair. I'll post pictures of it on Discord. We'll have a big celebration about a new chair that doesn't constantly squeak and pop and make horrible sounds. So, free on Facebook. Ooh, congrats. Yeah, I wanted to point out this is where the mussel shells are. I'm going to tweak this mod for the next version of the game. I don't know if we'll have it on our community server. I am going to have it on my single player one, but I'm going to tweak it so that shells do not drop at the rates that they drop in the vanilla Salt and Sand, because it's too much. It's more than I can ever use. I've also got all these pearls. Got some various dyes here. Further expansion planned, but this is clearly not done yet. And I got my storeroom in here. This might be new since the last stream. I've got some ingot storage. I have 18 iron ingots, actually, and a bunch of iron blooms as well, so we could do another load of steel. I've been trying to play around with some of the bricklayers stuff, and I want to make glowing glass, and it turns out it's, like, truly crazy expensive to make glowing glass. So we'll see how much I actually manage to even make. But I did remember the captcha split. I did. Stream, I'm basically just giving a tour of the base. Oh, we're gonna go. Yeah, we got a new player on the server. We're gonna go see their base as well. Yeah, I got some random powders and stuff. I got all of this metal scraps, which sometimes you can sell to traders, so I hold on to that. And then ores. I got ores aplenty. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. If anyone needs to, you know, please don't clean me out completely, leave me some stuff. But if anyone ever needs to come and grab some of this stuff, please feel free. I got loads. I got, like, tons of fuel and nuggets and stuff. This is still the same, different types of rock. I don't have enough storage for all the types of rock, but I don't have much of them all. So, my forge area. And got my coals. This is a... just kind of general random stuff box, random chiseled blocks, extra peat. I did finally, this is something I did this week, is I came and I decorated my well. I have a well. This is also something that everyone is welcome to use. It's completely full right now, 700 liters. I've got 2 barrels full of fresh well water. And the mod, the hydrate or dihydrate mod, does by default have well water spoil into just regular water that can poison you, and I just thought that was kind of silly, so I disabled it. We got enough challenges going on without... I'm gonna literally drink some water out of a bucket right now. There we go. Like, yes, water can become contaminated and stuff like that, but if you're storing it in barrels in a place designed for storing water, I don't think it's gonna spoil in that way. I'm pretty sure I showed this in the last stream. Nice indoor sort of garden, which I had fun making. Again, the game calculates what counts as a room very strangely, so oh, there's a soil block there. I'm gonna fix that later. So it thinks we're outside right now, basically. So the wind is blowing through the leaves underground. Yeah, and Vertigo also built a well, I think much closer to spawn. This one's probably not very convenient. And down here, still, this is probably the next thing I'll try to decorate at my base, is this tunnel down. I ran a line of salt water all the way from the ocean to here. And I've got my shellfish, which are depleted right now. This also needs to be decorated. I think that's basically it for my base. So, I'm not going to do any building during a stream. In fact, we're going to see how long I even last on the stream. Because I am still recovering a little bit. I'm alright, but you know. But I did manage to make a JPS. Now we are using Craftable Cartography Forked, and the fork that we're using turns the JPS, Jonas Positioning System, which basically unlocks the vanilla map and coordinate system. In the basic Craftable Cartography, it's all disabled until this is one of our challenges. Map and coordinates are disabled until you build the different things that you need. You can make just a regular map, you can make a compass. Eventually you want to make a JPS. It's a helmet, so you have to wear it for it to work, and also it has to be charged with temporal gears. And since we don't have monsters, temporal gears are actually pretty valuable. So I do have a small stash of them, but one temporal gear will only charge the helmet for 12 days. So, only putting this on when I need it, basically, but I'll throw it on right now just so you can see. Put that on, and then it gives me the ability to open the map, and I can see where I am. I can see, I think I can't see the other players, or maybe I'm just too far away. But it'll show everything that you have been to with a map open. So it won't show you everywhere you've been. It only kind of records when you have a map open and available. And I can turn the coordinates on and all that. But I am going to turn those off. Oops, didn't mean to throw that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not broken, are you? What I got in here? Just got water in here. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna grab... The JPS is very hard. We specifically added the mod Craftable Jonas parts specifically for the ability to craft the JPS, because the only way to get Jonas parts, there's a few that are in the archives, which we haven't even been to. So the only way to get Jonas parts without monsters on, and even with monsters, they're very rare drops. The only way, very rarely you can find them in a ruin, and you can get them from breaking locust spawners. Again, a rare drop. So scouring the entire world looking for locust spawners is kind of exhausting. I meant to grab some food to take with me. Come on, bud, you can do this. You've streamed before. You're a streamer. 16 days of my... Okay. I'm just gonna take a bunch of these. Got some water in a jug in my pocket. Let's go to spawn now. And also... Actually, I think the paths probably haven't changed since the last time I streamed. But these are all modded chiseled paths from QP Chisel Tools. I'm losing my voice already. But as you can see, we are fully into winter now. No more mushrooms are going to spawn. It's going to be hard to find animals as well. Oh, I also built this little hunting shack. I need to build a path to it and through it and everything. It's kind of simple, but it works. And got some shields, some mounts. And I put some more mounts in here, and I can make more, you know, or anyone can grab them. And just put all my spears in here and stuff like that, and people can mount their antlers. I think these antlers right here must be from someone else. Right, I'm also... I can't see the chat very well. My microphone's in the way. The game chat, I mean. Let me catch up in the game chat. Okay. Benito had a single gear. Occasionally you can buy them from treasure hunter traders. And I modded in a way to make them with those mushrooms, but the mushrooms are no longer spawning because it's too cold. And the process of making them with the mushrooms is also very long and tedious and difficult, so I didn't want to make it too easy. Get into spawn. I don't think... Oh yeah, it's been snowing. You don't notice so much in the forest because the trees protect you. Someone's on the roof. I see you up there. Who is that? It's Sparrow. Hello, Sparrow. I don't know why we have a bunch of burnt out torches on this wall, but... The Fiddler! The Fiddler is on the roof. I'm going to show this area over here. I also made, I believe, since the last stream... Oh, of course, since these aren't path blocks, they're going to be covered in snow. Gosh. Here's our beehive kiln. I just made it out of regular fire clay bricks, so I guess it's probably going to snow in my kiln. Gonna get damaged over time, but stairs down here. I wanted to fix up the walls in here too. I haven't gotten around to that yet. Yeah, a little chiseled thing for coal and stuff. We've got our coke oven here, which has some coke in it, as a matter of fact. I spent entirely too long. Okay, go ahead, Sparrow. Get yourself a snack. Spent entirely too long making this little lamppost thing, and oh my gosh, hello Vertigo. They're dropping from the skies. It's raining players. I wave at you. You didn't even see. You weren't even looking. Here. Okay, you weren't looking. It's okay. Yeah, I spent entirely too long making this, and then I'm not even really happy with how it looks, to be honest. But whatever. It's functional. We've got our cementation furnace here, which we can do another load. And I also redid this. Oh my gosh. Snow out of the dang way. Because it was kind of hard to get into here before, so I did that. And I had some spare torch holders, so I put that there. And yeah, I think this is still the same as it was before. But I think we've been told by Yar and Papa, who built this, that it's no longer needed for what it is, so we're free to repurpose that. If anyone has an idea for what to do with it. Alright. I'll show one more thing that I did, which is I made this path. Also chiseled path blocks. And this goes down here, and it's changed to peridotite because that is where this leads. This translocator leads to the peridotite area, which is also quite a ways to the south and a lot warmer. It's still not frozen there. I think it will get frozen there eventually. But as of right now, it's not. And I think that's everything that I've done since the last stream. I haven't played that much, and a lot of the time that I've been playing, I've just been making pies. So, filling in this layer to prep for making a butcher building. Awesome. I look forward to it. I won't be the only one. So, okay, Vertigo, you gotta give us a tour of your place, because you're our newest player, and we're so happy to have you here, and your buildings are gorgeous. I'm gonna come take a look. Officially. Formally and officially, I tried to combine those. Oh, I love this floor, too. You do that sort of painterly thing that, like, BOO does on Minecraft, where you combine the textures together, and they look just so good. Just finished building this one yesterday. It's awesome. This, oh, these are planks. Okay. I guess this is chiseled a bit. Oh, that looks so nice. And then the beams. I'm really looking at the details, so I'm trying to learn how to do this kind of stuff better. I'm gonna come in here. Simple building, alright. The mixed materials just look so awesome. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? We have lost a player. Oh my gosh! Without the mini-map, you grew up watching him. Oh, I'm sure B-Dubs would be very impressed with this. And with this. This house is so lovely. Oh, you do such good work with the beams. I'm always so impressed by what people can do with these beams. Starter house. Starter house. You're gonna do a mega base for us. This. Lantern holders. Got your firewood. I really like. You posted some screenshots on Discord. I really like this fireplace. By the way, quick plug, my Discord is public. You don't have to be a patron or anything. Everyone's welcome to come join. So, come join my Discord, folks. Somebody do that. I'll do that. Ah, there we go. Thanks, bud. Okay, cellar. Good area. Dug out. You'll have to have the stone or dirt walls for everything. So keep that in mind. You can't have the wood as your walls. Although I believe you can chisel them If you wanted your wall to be here, you could like chisel the block and add stone or dirt to it, and as long as there's more stone or dirt than wood, it counts as stone or dirt or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I've definitely seen someone do that on YouTube somewhere. It's gonna go deeper. Oh, okay. You know what you're doing. You don't need my my tips. And obviously the famous staircase that everyone loves. Fully functional. Up we go. And even just a little bit of wood over the top here just looks so good. Storage room. And look at your stuff. How'd you get so much rot already? Oh my god. I hope that's not my pies. It's not even janky, it's just very cool. Would be very dangerous in real life, but fortunately, this is a video game. You get a little loft up here. Bearskin rug. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Is it already getting dark? It is. See, we had those 2-hour days, and then I could stream, and like it would be daytime for the whole stream. Behind House has stuff too. I'm coming. But yeah, now that we have the default day length, because we wanted to make sure we actually got to winter. I'm coming. I'm not running because I don't want to get hungry. Okay. Oh, this is where your well is. Oh, that's so nice. That looks awesome. You get the same capacity as me. Deep well. Little tanning area. Yep. And as I said before, please do not hesitate to help yourself to my lime or my shells to make more lime if you want to. Ooh, scraped hides. We do have the necessary tools and resources to make what is it called? The sturdy leather. There we go. Words are extra hard today, guys. I know I say that basically every single time I stream, but it's always true. It's always true. Yeah, there's some chromium that needs to be crushed, but we do have all the stuff around somewhere, and I've got a lot of it at in my house. So help yourself to my things, really, just in general, because oh, you got some shellfish. That's awesome. Those will take a really long time to establish, though. By default, they only take like 9 days or something to establish, but that's based off of the default game calendar. So they're supposed to take like a month or something like that to establish, and then like another month to replenish. So I did math. Nobody even made me do it. I just did it. And I figured out the equivalent duration of time for the establishing and replenishing of the shellfish colonies. And I patched the files and made that part of our little patch mod. So they will take the equivalent amount of time for our calendar, which is something like a month or two, or a month and a half, maybe something like that. So it'll be a while, basically, is what I'm saying, before you have any food there. But we got this scary music. Nothing wants to hurt us. There's no reason to try to scare us, music. Lo-fi, your music is beautiful. It's really, really good. But we don't need scary music. I think this is the path to Basalt Bones' starter house as well. Don't know where you put your lantern? Oh no! Should be easy to find in the darkness, I would imagine. Maybe you left it at spawn somewhere? I see a light this way. Is it over here? See, we need the darkness now. For Operation Find the Lantern. Oh no, this is just a... Lo-fi and Pepsi have been my soundtrack to get through these last couple of days. I have become... Oh, it's in the basement. Okay, good. Phew! I have become intimately familiar with the soundtrack of this game. From making my 100 Days video. Came out a couple weeks ago. So happy that it's done. Oh my god, you guys. It's not going to blow up the way the first one did. That was a fluke, and the game was not very well known, so nobody else was making stuff for it. Now there's 1,000 different 100 Days in Vintage Story videos out there, and mine is not going to catch any special attention. So, but I knew that, and that's fine. I just needed it to be done. Yeah, there was a little over 3,000 views. The first video has over 1 million views, so it's a slight discrepancy. But I will say, for the first 6 months, it only had a few thousand views, because that's, you know, how many I can get if I have a popular, for me, a pretty relatively popular video. And it's only because the algorithm, again, 6 months into the life of that video, suddenly the algorithm just started recommending it to everyone in the world. And I got 300,000 views overnight, and nobody really knows why the robots make the decisions they do. I do know that it did, fortunately, and by chance, and by luck, introduce a lot of people to this game. So that's pretty cool. There are much more popular people than me now playing this game, though, so... but yeah, the thing about the music for this game... Sorry, I gotta keep adjusting myself on my seat. I can't sit still for this amount of time. Including you, yay! I'm so proud. It's an honor. What did I say? Oh, about the music, yeah. Wait for Sparrow to get back. There we go. While Sparrow's all over there all alone. I feel bad. We're all too cool to look at each other. Yeah, the thing about the music for this game is that the songs are not consistent in volume. They start really, really quiet, and they build up really, really, really slowly. And then they get really loud, and then they taper off and they end. And when you're trying to edit together a video where you don't have control very much over the shots that you have, right? Because you're using gameplay footage. So like while I was playing, I was doing my best to kind of remain conscious of the fact that I was going to need to make a video out of this. Try to turn the HUD off a lot, so I would have a lot of footage that didn't have, like, you know, the GUI on there and stuff like that. But like ultimately it's gameplay footage. You are playing the game and having to survive in the game and, you know, complete your goals and stuff. Sparrow, an unreasonable amount of potato and leek soup. Can I have some? The cat's a little mad at me because he's supposed to be getting attention right now. I'll give him attention after, I promise. We're behind you, Sparrow. We're also on the roof. But yeah, so like I was trying to edit together this footage, and one of the things that makes it so complicated is like I would have a shot that turned out really, really nice of me looking at something, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to use this shot for this part, and then I need this many seconds of footage for this bit, and there's like say I need like a 4-second clip of this, and then it turns out there's a 3.8-second clip, and then I whip the camera away to go do something else because I was playing a video game and I wasn't aware of how long I needed the different views to be and stuff like that. So yeah, I wound up having to work around that and around the script and then around the music. And there's one of the songs, it's the song that plays in the menu, actually. So it's the song that was playing at the start of the stream while I was getting ready. I don't remember which one it is, what the name of it is. But I needed it to last a certain amount of time, and the song just wasn't long enough. But I really did need music for that part, and there wasn't another song that would have fit in the bit that I had left. So what I wound up doing is I had to... This is in a video editing software. I was using DaVinci Resolve, which I don't like, by the way. I'll probably have to keep using it because I don't want to use Adobe anymore, but it's really janky and really frustrating to use. And in this video editing program, I had to like find a section that I could loop and figure out exactly which frame to cut it at, keeping in mind this is not audio editing software, so it's not really designed to do that very well. And I basically took a kind of a phrase of that song and I looped it like 4 or 5 times and then let the rest of the song play. And it worked. It actually worked, and I think I nailed it, actually. 3 different lanterns in the woods around spawn. We can go find them. It's dark out. They should be easy to find. But, yeah, but now, because I spend so much time doing that, whenever I hear that song, just that loop, that little, like, 1 second, 2 seconds, however many it was, looped, just gets stuck in my head over and over and over, and it gets like stuck, you know, because I had looped it so many times that I'm used to hearing it loop back, and my brain doesn't want to like complete the song and let me move on to something else. So yeah, um, there's a little behind the scenes information about the process of editing a long video. We should we do something? I probably got like 15, 20 minutes. I kind of do want to go looking for missing lanterns, if I'm honest. It is hard to find stuff in the woods because, oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Because the trees will block stuff. Like, do you have any idea which direction, Sparrow? You may have lost something. Roots. Yes, Roots. That's the song that gets stuck in my head all the time. Do you have any clue? It was weeks ago IRL, so that's a no then. I understand. I understand completely. There's something glowing over here that may just be from our little community center, which we used once and then never again. On the path here, there we go. I think I've got permanent light sources in here, so yeah, that's probably those. Anything in here at this point? A bunch of snow. The burnt out husk of a bonfire. There are some lanterns in here. I'm pretty sure I put those in there. Big doors. What else we got? Some bowls. Some planks. We had one little party in here and that was it. We left a basket. The big doors do feel very epic when they open, don't they? I definitely haven't seen any lanterns in the woods. Maybe somebody else found them. Maybe like Yar or somebody found them and grabbed them. Because I did spend a lot of time gathering mushrooms right up until it was too late in the year to gather mushrooms. And I was doing it at night sometimes, so I feel like I probably would have spotted a lantern. Bronze lantern and a couple of copper ones. I definitely didn't find them. We should ask on the Discord. I haven't heard from Yar or Papa in a while, actually. Hope they're doing all right. I think they had gotten busy with new jobs or something like that, right? So we should accidentally put them down. Well, if you ever need light sources, I got plenty of stuff. Happy to make something for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything glowing in the woods. I was thinking it could be fun to go down south through the translocator. Just take a walk, but I would want everyone to have a teleportation rune. They don't have to walk all the way back. I've got a good one from Steel. South area is very nice. I went there recently, and there is some areas around that translocator that just haven't been explored yet. So I went exploring to the east, directly to the east. There's a big lake over there and a big ruin in it, and there were so many berry bushes with ripe berries on them. So that's why I have too many pies. It's entirely the fault of the berries. You found another one? I actually repaired another one a while back, and I don't think I told anybody about it. And I can show you guys if you would like. The only thing is, it takes us further north. So it's even chillier. By the way, Sparrow, have you been eating in-game? And you've eaten in real life, or are eating, I hope. Don't forget to eat in the video game as well, alright? We don't want starving sparrows. Cat in my lap. Oh my goodness. There's actually quite a few translocators around, I think. The problem is getting the temporal gears to repair them, because we also need temporal gears for the fast travel, like the runes that we use. We need temporal gears for the JPS, once people have those. So, 4 green bars left. I am giving you the rest of my pies. Did you get them? Not sure if you did. Okay, good. Eat some pies. We actually have to go past my little hobbit hole. You want to go on a short adventure? What's the time here? Maybe we should do a quick sleep? There's 2 beds in here. If you two want to take those, I'll run to my, my bed. We can do a quick sleep. You really do cruise on these paths. If you're running. One of the storage room? Ah, sorry, I'll be in mine in like 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds, in fact. I'm not good at numbers or time, but I'm in my bed now. Now we sleep. And then while you guys come to my place, I'll grab us some food. Strange that you don't automatically leave your bed anymore. I think you used to. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring that for us. I'm gonna have a little bit right now. Programmed chronic fatigue in vintage story. Oh no, I get enough of that in real life. Thank you very much. And this, those. Okay, I'll grab these jam sandwiches. All right. If anyone, Sparrow. What are we playing hide and seek? I think you just unlocked a memory for me, actually, from my actual childhood. Checking for secret. There's no new secrets since you last found the other ones. Sorry. I'll bring a couple pies too. That ought to be enough for all of us. I think we're not going that far, and I'm not going to be streaming for that long anyway. There are 3 secret passages in my Hobbit house. Oh no, I tell people when I've installed a new secret because I do want Sparrow to come and find them. Sparrow is incredible at finding my secret passages and is, as of now, the only, Oh, thank you. I take that as a high compliment. There you go. I love the way Etho builds. I don't think I'm anywhere near... He's got such a good brain for all the color stuff, which I don't. But I'm trying to improve. I do watch a lot of the Hermits from the Hermitcraft server, and I'm constantly trying to like note down little details. I'm like, can I do something similar in Vintage Story? I am going to say that your guests in my home simply insist on giving you something to drink. So, one for you. Where is she? Well, I can't give this to you if you're on the shelf. Well, let me try. You get it? We're gonna have a drink, and I'm bringing more with us. We'll be a little bit tipsy. Just a little bit tipsy. Yeah, you can throw the cups on the shelf. We don't wash the dishes here. It's too much work. Or on the floor. Yeah, it's fine. I got some pies and some jam sandwiches. Let's go before it suddenly starts getting dark again. It's not that far. I need to build a nice entryway into this. I actually think I'm the only person who's been through this translocator, because it never really occurred to me to like be like, hey everyone, I unlocked this, because there's not anything really interesting in there. But it'll take us further north. It'll be even colder. I'm actually quite interested to see how cold it will be. -5 during the day now. Well, it's still morning, but... Everybody with me? Okay. This was my starter base. Just a cube. Just a cube. And the original pit kilns I was using, which I still use occasionally for stuff that I don't care about the colors, because it's actually more fuel efficient, I think. Hello, Rufty. Nice to see ya. I'm showing everybody a secret translocator I unlocked that I never kind of thought to tell anybody about. It's actually quite close to your base, Sparrow. Your house. mouth keeps getting dry. Thank Dana for auto walk. Yeah. So much pain in my wrist has been spared. Alright, here we go. Careful. There's a big hole. And we're going into the hole. Into the hole, we go into the hole. We got everybody with us? Okay, good. Don't fall too deep into the hole. Twist your ankle in the hole. Go in the hole and we follow the rocks. The discolored rocks. The out-of-place rocks. We go in another hole. Eventually I will make a proper entrance into this place. Everybody with me? We go down, we go down. We keep following the shale stones. And translocator. See you on the other side. Adventurer's stick. Oh, I saw that, and I'm definitely going to use that on my single player series, and I think we'll probably have it on the multiplayer server as well. The next one. Now, this is tricky because, as it turns out, the easiest way out is this way. And if either of you don't remember or don't know, if you hold R and move forward... Actually, I think you definitely do both know, because you both got up on that roof earlier. Yes, please, Adventurer's Walking Stick. Yeah, when I saw that mod, I was like, oh, that is so charming. I love it. This is where I've been coming to get Conglomerate, by the way. my Conglomerate quarry. Occasionally, I like using Conglomerate, because I think it has a nice, subtle color. It goes well with other ones, and it's good. And then here's the ladder. And this will take us the rest of the way out. Now, don't worry, you're not going to get lost because you're with me. But there's some nice views if we head this way, which is east. It's an awkward spot. I don't want to lose the two of you. This is east. There's some fruit trees here. Ooh, there's some mushrooms here that haven't despawned yet. Racing for the mushrooms. Funeral bell. I don't want the funeral bell. Another little behind-the-scenes tidbit about the video. One of the very last things that I did is like everything was done and all sorted out, and I was looking for a fun clip to put as like a post-credits thing. I wound up going with the just a very small part of my bit about, there was like a 8-minute rant about oh god, okay, they're there. About gliders being stupid and unrealistic as well, so they can't even claim realism when they don't work very well. But when I was looking through my notes for anything that I had put in my rewatch notes with like quotation marks, because that meant I was writing down a quote of something I said. I like this mountain over here. Lags when you use the glider? Oh god. But as I was looking for quotes, I actually came across a quote that I had somehow missed when I was putting the video together, because I was like, I absolutely would have used that. And everything is kind of like ready to go. And it's hard to sort of edit. By the way, I think it's actually warmer here than at spawn, even though it's way further north. Yeah, so we'll still be able to find maybe some mushrooms and some berries and stuff. There are a couple of traders. There's a luxuries trader over this way. And then a furniture trader a bit further south, but I don't know how useful that is. But the clip that I came across, bees here, was I was gathering mushrooms, and I had come across death cat mushrooms, and I said I will not be harvesting death cat mushrooms. Sorry, haters. I will not be eating the death cap mushrooms. And I saw that and I was like, I gotta put that somewhere. And I thought about making that the post-credits clip, but I was like, actually, I think I'm gonna stick with the other one. Are we all spreading apart and getting lost here? Sparrow, you have a habit of running off and getting very lost. Do you have a teleportation rune with you? Because you are bounding into the distance. And I don't want to lose you. Yeah, there's the luxuries trader. Yeah, you have a trader. Please don't get completely lost in the wilderness because I'm not going to be streaming for that much longer and then I'm going to have to go rest, so I won't be able to rescue you if you get lost again. I could theoretically give you my rune, actually. You guys talk to the trader. I see more mushrooms. I have a compulsion to harvest them. Oh, you can sell your emerald. Yay! But yeah, so I wound up... Oh my gosh, there's tons of mushrooms here. I wound up spending longer than you would think it would take. I'll just say longer than you would think should be necessary. Because the way everything is together with like the music and everything like that, I had to find a way to get the clip in there somewhere without disrupting everything and without me having to like completely start a section over. And I think I succeeded. I got it in there at the right spot where it was in you know the actual chronology of. Oh, hello, wolf. I think it was a mistake to make the wolves and bears run away from us at slow speed because it makes it too easy to chase them into pits and then cheese them. Conks. Doggy. Yeah. Little pupper. Hey, Meat. Oh, I told Meat that I would only be streaming for an hour and then I would... Oh, those are conks, aren't they? They are! Poison. I might see... Alright, don't run off of me, you two. No, you can't ride the dog. Meat might let me pick him up. He's a little grumpy right now, so he'll probably bite me, but I'll endure it. Goodbye. Alright, sorry everyone. As I stood up, he just sort of sauntered under the table where he knows I can't reach him, and he's just kind of sitting under there looking at me like, no. So, no meat for the stream tonight, I guess. Soup is cold. Oh, I'm sorry. We all know the pains of drinking cold tea and eating cold soup because we forgot about stuff. There's too many, I can see too many mushrooms now when this is a problem, because I feel like I need to kind of wrap up the stream and escort you guys back so you don't get lost. But there's mushrooms. I didn't think we were going to get any more. Thought that was... Anyway, if you keep going this way, we are going to get lost, though. Because I haven't really spent much time over in this direction. And I'm pretty sure Sparrow is completely lost and just bounding around for fun anyway. Sparrow, you're the one I'm concerned about, because I know you will get yourself lost because you will forget to not get lost until you're already lost. You know this to be true. If I... Blueberries. Sparrow, if I give you my teleportation rune, I know I can get myself back to spawn. I will feel safer if I have to leave before I take you back. What? 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 Oh. Oh my god, it's dead. It's a dead wolf, that's why. I'm over here like, did I install a mod that lets you carry animals around and forget about it? I'm Ape. Yeah, you are a cheeky little brat is what you are. That was very funny. I'm the one who put butchering on the server. I know how it works, and I just forgot. I just straight up forgot. Vertigo, question for you. Do you have a teleportation rune, or do you know how to get back from here? If not, I'm going to lead you back to the translocator right now, because I'm probably going to end the stream and I'm going to get offline, because I'm getting tired. Are you sure? Because we are quite a distance from spawn. Going back anyway? Yeah, yawn, tired. Sparrow's got a map, that's good. Alright, Sparrow, I'm gonna let you keep the teleportation rune for now. You can return it to me another time. Because I don't need it very often. I use it for convenience more than anything. I don't usually get lost. The way back is this way. There really is just like a small dirt tower marking the hole, and it's in between a bunch of hills and trees and stuff, so it's kind of hard to spot if you don't have a map or something like that. But it's north from here. I'll show you where it is, and then I'll leave you to sort it out. Yeah, we pretty much... So you do have a good sense of direction in the game. That's good. I also do, but it turns out a lot of people don't, and they get a little bit annoyed or frustrated when I install a mod that removes the map. And then they get lost a lot, and then they don't want to play with me anymore for some probably unrelated reason to that. Said I was going to stop, and I did mean it. Didn't lie. I just failed. You do still hate this mod. Well, all of the challenge stuff, the challenge stuff I'm gonna do for my single player. I will torment myself separately from all of you. I will say I was surprised. I was looking at I've got 6 responses already on the survey that I gave everyone for the next server. I was quite surprised by... Oh no, Sparrow! Are you okay? Okay. How many ladders can I make? Not enough, I don't think. Nope. Nope. Can you reach? Okay, you can get out. Well, I just wasted those ladders. That's okay. That was, I'm so sorry, but it was very funny. Oh gosh, I haven't come from this direction in the winter, but I'm pretty sure it's right here. Stay with me so I can show you the way back home, please. That's true. Okay, yeah, here it is, right here. The little dirt pillar is getting foggy. I'm also going to... Actually, I guess I will go all the way back to my base, because... Put down the... I'm gonna see if you guys can find it. I did leave clues. Can you find your way back? Barrow's making a beeline. Down here, Vertigo. Follow the stones that don't belong. Caves mess you up. It is hard to keep your sense of direction in a cave. This is true. Yeah, and can you find your way back out? It's down this way. Again, follow the out of place rocks. Good. Yeah, you might have to climb when you land on the other side there. They're stuck. I'm coming. I want to see. I can never just end a stream when I say I'm going to, because it's too much fun to play with you people. Why are you so much fun to play with? You're in the crate. Hold on a sec. Get you out of there. There you go. That was very funny. Well done. I'm genuinely impressed. That's. Oh man. Playing games with other people is really fun. And then I enjoy it and I don't want to stop, even though not only am I losing my voice from talking for too long. Now this is the tricky part. You gotta go this way. We really should try to do some, without necessarily streaming. I would really like to do more multiplayer games with people. Vintage Story, of course, but also other games. We've got other games that are multiplayer that I know a bunch of people have. We used to try to do kind of regular community game days and stuff like that, but yeah. We haven't done anything like that in a while. I know part of it is because I've been so busy. Tired. You can see your house from here, Sparrow. Alright, I'm gonna run back to my little hobbit hole real quick. Oh hey, you can give me the the teleportation rune back now. I'm not leaving you in the wilderness. I will make you one though. I don't know if you have one of your own right now or not, but I will make you a steel one, because I think of all the people who have a history of getting lost and then being sad because you're lost, I don't want you getting stuck anywhere. You don't have one? Okay. I will make you one. Probably tomorrow or the day after in real life. But I will probably be playing again. Of all the people who needs fast travel home. Mama Jama as well, but Mama Jama hasn't been playing with us for a while, so that may be because I might have scared her away. I might have scared her away with the not having a map thing. I think I probably scared quite a few people away, which is maybe why we don't have as many players this time around. But yeah, I've got everything to make it, but it's kind of hidden away in secret places, so I'll do it when I'm not streaming, and I'll leave you a present. Let's put these there. Okay. Did not wind up drinking wine. Now I gotta organize my mushrooms. I swear I'm almost done. Sorry, Meat. Be right with you, buddy. Okay. So, Spare and Vertigo, thank you so much for playing with me for the stream. It was so nice to have people to hang out with. I hope we managed to do actual multiplayer online at the same time a little more often sometime soon. And yes, Sparrow's base is gorgeous. I'm probably not going to show it right now because I do need to stop talking. My throat's getting sore. But I think I've showed it on every other stream I've done. So go to my YouTube channel and the stream archives, the VODs are all there. I got my links. Anyone can play on the server with me. It's been updated to $3 per month, just because the $1 per month doesn't really give me almost anything, so I had to bump it up just a tiny bit to try to cover the server costs. I am actually losing money on the server right now because I just don't have that many patrons, and it's fine. It's not a huge deal, but obviously it's welcome if more people can help cover the server costs. When we get more people in here playing together, the next server in 1.22 will not be this harsh. I'm going to follow whatever the community wants most, because they're the ones who'll be playing more than I will, and I want everyone to have fun and not feel frustrated just because I wanted to do something crazy and ridiculous. But thank you guys for playing with me. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Welcome to join my Discord. It's very nice people. YouTube channel's got all the VODs and the 100 Days video if you haven't watched it yet. I'm not joking when I spent I say I spent 2.5 years of my life, like most of my spare energy for a large chunk of that time went into this video. So, maybe give it a watch, and I hope you enjoy it. It's more about an adventure story than it is about the game mechanics. So you can watch it with people who don't care about video games or who don't like vintage story, and they can still enjoy it. I think that's enough talking from me, and my cat is waiting for food. So I hope I will stream again soon, and see you next time. Goodbye.